In winter, it's a closed, round club perched upon a twig, tightly defending itself against the ravages of winter. We too, in our lives, are like that bud, sometimes tightly defended against a hostile world. At this time, I'd like you to participate. Enter with the children of all ages into a physical representation of this bud. Please remain seated where you are and place your hands in your laps and fold yourself over towards your knees. Close your eyes. Tighten your eyelids. Think of all the things you do not want to see. Our TVs gorge our eyes with images of war, degradation, and politics. Close your eyes to a reality distorted and distracting. Tighten your fists. Think of all the things you need to defend against, all the attacks upon your personhood, the things that say you are wrong or that you believe wrong things, love the wrong people, wish to forgive where others condemn. How do we stay strong in a world that values violence over compassion, exploitation over conservation? These pressures can tighten us up, tense our muscles. They cause us to withdraw, turn into ourselves, and harden us into a shell to protect us from the winter of our discontent. But we come to this fellowship, a garden of freedom. We are able to feel safe. Our hard winter shell begins to loosen. Our muscles relax. Our fists unclench. And we return to our true selves. We unfold our bodies like the opening of the petals of a flower. Instead of staying bowed, be proud of who you are. There is no shame in being open-minded, no shame in being forgiven, no shame in being peace-loving, no shame in loving nature, no shame in being charitable. Open your eyes and look at the people all around you. A variety of flowers gathered in a bounteous bouquet. This room is a garden where we are allowed to blossom. We share ideas, intellectual cross-pollination, if you will. We share affections, the nutrients that support our growth. We are flowering, a display of confidence to the world. After service today, some of us are going to help clean up that world, and all are invited. Some will focus on the property here at the fellowship. Some of us will go to the AIDS Memorial Garden. Some of us will clean up parks and rivers. We are nurtured by the earth and grateful to be able to help restore it. Spiritually, Unitarian Universalists have been nurtured by the earth. Thoreau went into the woods. Jefferson described the flora and fauna of Virginia. Darwin noted how nature evolves. The scientist and the pagan stand in awe of nature. The Christian praises the Creator. The Transcendentalist spells nature with a capital N. And the Buddhist meditates in the lotus position. The flower, a source of meaning. What can we learn from their example? Spring is nature's advertising season. Flowers are an enticing display. They are not shy as they announce their presence in the world. Nor should we as UUs be shy. We should flower and let our presence be known in the world. The best way to change the world is to be in the world. Earth Day should be a UU high holy day. For no matter our personal theology, we are all grateful for the earth that it inspires and sustains us. The season calls us to be outdoors. We picnic for pleasure. The food, nature's bounty, gives us energy to work. The bees are busy making food for themselves, but as they travel from flower to flower, they pollinate the flowers and thus help the whole of creation. How does our busyness help the ecosystem? Commuting to work does a lot of damage. Much of what we buy ends up in landfills, if we are lucky. A lot of it ends up on the streets, and the plastic bags we buy at the grocery store catch the wind and float and are permanent flowers in our trees. Today, we have an opportunity to have our busyness give back to the ecology. Busyness has its beauty, but sometimes beauty itself is enough. About 20 years ago, Gail and I were walking in the south side of Chicago, and she pointed out a single geranium placed in a dirty window. She said, "Look at that red flower in a dead window." A red flower in a dead window. I was intrigued by that phrase. And I wondered about the person inside that drab apartment. How did they have the strength to try and beautify their lonely room? I imagined the occupant as an elderly woman, born in the early 20th century, a crusader who never gave up, whose frail fingers put red flowers in a dead window, adding beauty to the world and inspiring a young couple in love as they pass. I wrote, "I see red flowers in a dead window, bravely standing in the face of bleak vision, whose somber states coldly stated derision upon all souls that dare to glow. Lifeblood, blood of death, scarlet blood of fire, red flowers in a dead window inspire. Someone trapped inside put those plants up there against the grimy pane which screens the sun and hides the frail and incandescent one who shines despite the pain too great to bear. Lifeblood, blood of death, scarlet blood of fire, red flowers in a dead window inspire. Lead paint on the windowsill is peeling. She had led the life of a suffragette, a flapper, a riveter, suspected red, for civil and women's rights appealing. Lifeblood, blood of death, scarlet blood of fire, red flowers in a dead window inspire. Flowers. They're so fragile. And our small fellowship within a small denomination can also feel fragile. But in the small ritual act of exchanging flowers, there is power. It is acknowledgement that despite everything, the world is a beautiful place, and that beauty can be shared. Giving to one another inspiration, warming our lifeblood, inspiring us to do our part to save the planet. May we bless and be blessed. At this time, we'll take the morning offering. Each week we come and share our unique voice, our joys and our concerns. If you have a joy or concern, please come forward. Let us know your name and briefly state your joy or concern. This mic's a little live. Please come forward.
So we're back, -2. I guess Taylor Bryant, Kristen Whiting, just wanted to say thank you so much to all of our friends for coming and for everyone here for singing so beautifully for our son and daughter. And it's just very touching for both of us. And Charlie, wanted to thank you for such a beautiful ceremony and saying such kind words about the dogwood and our daughter, who I think felt very included. So we appreciate that. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Good morning. A couple weeks ago, I announced my sister has congestive heart failure. She's had taken further worse. She's at the University of Florida Hospital in Gainesville, possibly awaiting a heart transplant. Your good thoughts and prayers be appreciated.
I'm Pam Lepley, and this is Alexandra Carpenter.
I have a story that my nanny and my poppy died.
My name's Bob Stern, and I was truly looking for flowers a couple of days ago in my yard, but I was unable to find any. But in the course of my search, I did pick up a lovely case of poison ivy. So I'll be glad to. Anyway, I can honestly say that I was and am still itching to bring flowers.
My name's Mason Trivet, and I have a concern that my mom was gone all last week, and now she's leaving this afternoon to go to Michigan for 2 weeks. Also, I have a joy. I got a bunch of new cards, even though they're fake, but hey, it's life.
Hi, my name is Krista Wiegand. I'm sorry for my voice, but it's allergy season, so that's the one downside about flowers. I have a joy and a concern. My concern is that my house in Ardmore was broken into a few days ago and robbed, and luckily we were not home, but many things were stolen. The good news is that I am, unfortunately, also bad news, I'm moving in about a month. The good news is I have really good memories of Winston-Salem, even though this robbery has really tarnished my thoughts of Winston-Salem. This community has been really wonderful in the 10 months that I've been here, and I will be very sad to leave you all, but thank you all for being a supportive community while I've been here.
I am Kavio Motzinger, and I chair Sunday services, and today is our last day of Hal officially being with us in the capacity as an intern, and we've been lucky enough, Marjorie and I, to have him as part of the Sunday Services Committee, and we have a present for you from us. You can open it. Yes.
Scotch tape.
Yeah. No duct tape.
No duct tape, just scotch tape. There you go.
Try meditation. It's not what you think.
Try meditation. It's not what you think.
We will have a cake in the back for everybody to please share with, and to wish, and a card to sign to wish Hal well. Of course, he does not get to leave us because we are the only Unitarian congregation in Winston.
Hi, I'm Melody. I have a joy to share today, and my joy is being here with you, for today is my 41st birthday. Never thought I'd make it that far, but here I am, and I am sharing it with people and a lot of love and concern, and I'd like to thank you all for opening your arms and allowing me to be here today. Thank you.
Lord, the joys, the concerns, both spoken and unspoken, let us hold them together in a community of silent meditation. And in Hal's honor, just a little bit longer than we're comfortable with. May we bless and be blessed. At this time, we're going to ask people to come forward and take a flower home. Hal is going to sing his chant, "If I am not for me, who will be for me?" And we'll sing this as we process up the aisle. We'll be processing up the center aisle and then going out along the side. Gene Williams in the back will guide you as we go forward.
Please join me in singing this chant as we join together in this flower communion. If I am not for me, who will be for me?